I do talk really loud. So my name is Mrs. Labonte. I am the drama teacher here at Wilby High School, and we direct the plays. And this is Annie. She's one of our helpers, and Aliana, one of our stage managers. I will introduce the whole cast later during curtain call, but I want you to know how proud I am of these students. They are wonderful, wonderful human beings, each and every one of them. And we honestly could not do the show without your support. Taking them to rehearsal, bringing them back, sending food. Honestly, the most supportive group of parents and guardians ever. And I'm so excited to present this production to you. This is a brand new production. It's Hamlet, which is the story of The Lion King was inspired by Hamlet. But this story in particular takes place in modern day New York City. So we have made the production, taken it from Denmark and made it into Denmark Enterprises. So we have put a modern twist and spin. You'll hear it all in the modern music. And also, I'm going to ask you, this is a true theater in the round production. So William Shakespeare, in his directorial style, was to create everything in circles and rounds. Circles were sacred in William Shakespeare's time. And I hope really and truly that you enjoy these students as much as I do. Thank you so, so much for your support. And thank you. And thank you so, so much to the administration as well for having us here today. Thank you. Welcome.
So tell us, did you see that thing again tonight?
I haven't seen anything.
Nonsense. It's not gonna appear.
Oh, this is scary.
We all know there's no such thing as ghosts.
I seen it with my own eyes.
Quiet, shut up and come again.
Looking just like the dead CEO.
Say something to it.
Doesn't he look like the CEO, Horatio?
Very much so. It's terrifying.
It wants us to speak to it.
Ask us something, Horatio.
What are you? By God, I order you to speak.
It looks like you've offended me.
It's going away.
No, stay, speak.
What's wrong, Horatio? You're pale and trembling? You don't believe we're imagining this, do you?
I swear to God, if I hadn't seen that with my own eyes, I'd never believe it.
This is too scary.
What was that?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
It looked just like him.
It does not look like him at all.
What was that? Wait, look! It's here again. I'll meet it if it's the last thing I do. Stay here, you hallucination. If you have a voice or can make sounds, speak to me. If there's any good deed I can do that will bring you peace and me honor, speak to me. If you have some secret knowledge of your sad fate, which can be avoided if we knew, then speak. Stay and speak. Keep it from leaving, Marcellus.
Should I shoot it?
If it doesn't stand still.
It's over here! It's over here! It's over here! It's over here! Help me!
Where did it go?
No, wait, it's right here!
It's right here! Guys! It's over here. Where'd it go?
It's gone. We were about to die by violence. That's what it's almost like the king. Besides, we can't hurt it any much more than we hurt the air. Our attack is too big for the world.
Well, let's go interrupt our watch and tell Hamlet what we see tonight. I'm sure this ghost is so silent with us will speak with him. Don't you think we should tell him about this? Out of duty and love?
Yeah, let's do it. And we'll find him in the morning.
Although I still have fresh memories of my brother, down at Hamlet step. And though it was proper to mourn him, life still goes on. I think it's wise to mourn him while also thinking about my own well-being. Therefore, I've married my former sister-in-law, my queen, with happiness and sadness. I know that in marrying Gertrude, I'm only doing what you all have wisely advised all along. Now, down to business. You all know what's happening. Young foreign bras underestimating my strength, or imagining that the death of the CEO has thrown the business into turmoil. Dreams of getting the better of me. So much for foreign bras. I've written for Bras' uncle, an old bedridden man who knows next to nothing about his nephew's plans. I'm giving this job of sending this email to him, to you, Billy Cornelius, and you, Baltimore.
We'll do our duty too.
No doubt you will. Goodbye. Now you, there it is. You have a favor to ask me?
Yes. May I please go to France, please, please? I beg you now, please go to France, please.
Do you have your father's permission?
My son has worn me down by asking me so many times, so in the end I grudgingly consent. I beg you, let him go.
Well then, it's said. And now Hamlet, my nephew, and my son.
Too many family ties here for me.
Why do you look so gloomy?
That's not true, sir. Your son is out in the sun.
My dear Hamlet, stop wearing these dark clothes and be friendly to your uncle. You can't spend the rest of your life with your head to the ground trying to remember your noble father. It happens all the time. What lives must die eventually, passing through eternity.
Yes, Mom, it happens all the time.
So why does this seem so particular to you?
Seem? Mother, it is. I don't know what you mean, seem. Anyone can fake their grief, but I've got more real grief inside me than you could ever see on the surface. My clothes are just hints of it.
Hamlet, Hamlet, Hamlet. You were such a good son to mourn your father like this. You know that? But you must remember, your father lost his father, who lost his father before him. And every time each son had to mourn his father for a certain amount of time. It's not me. It's not what God wants. So why do you take it hard? And your plan to go to Wittenberg Incorporated is not what I want. I want you to stay here, with us.
Please answer my prayers, Hamlet, and don't go back to Wittenberg Incorporated.
I'll obey you as well as I can, Mom.
That's the right answer. You know what? Let's go, Gertrude. Your son staying makes me very happy.
Ugh! I wish my skin would just boil, or that God didn't make a law against suicide. My father hasn't been dead for 2 months, and there she goes, marrying my uncle, so quick to jump into a bed of incest, and nothing good can come of it. But I have to suffer in silence, because I can't mention my feelings out loud.
Sir. Sir. Hamlet? Hamlet. Where is he? I could have sworn I just heard him. Hamlet?
Hello? I guess he's not here.
We just have to.
You can do that another time. The ghost is gonna come again.
Let's just get out of here.
Horatio?
Hamlet?
Oh, there you are.
I've been looking for you. Hello, sir.
Hello. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Great. How's my noble assistant?
I'm living.
Well, you're not just my assistant, you're also my friend.
Sorry.
I'll make sure to change that for you later. Now, what are you doing so far from Wittenberg Incorporated?
Well, I just, felt like skipping work.
You wouldn't skip work. What are you doing?
Well, we came to see your father's funeral, of course.
Don't make fun of me. I'm sure you've come to see my mother's wedding instead.
Well, it's true. It came soon after.
It was all about saving a few bucks, Horatio. The food from the funeral made a convenient wedding banquet.
So soon after the death of your father.
Not even 2 months.
It's a shame. He was an admirable man.
Yeah, I'll never see someone like him again.
Sir, I think I saw him last night.
So who?
Your father.
My father?
Don't get too excited yet. Just listen while I tell you the amazing thing I saw with these two as witnesses.
Well, let me hear it.
For 2 nights running, these guards, Marcellus and Bernardo, saw a figure that looked very much like your father. They told me all about this, so on the 3rd night, I decided to come stand guard with them to see for myself. It happened again, just as they had described. I knew your father, and this ghost looked as much like him as my 2 hands are like each other.
That's so strange. Are you on duty again tonight?
Yes, sir.
Well, I'll stand guard with you. Maybe it'll come again.
I bet that it will.
All right, gentlemen. I bid you goodbye.
What do I do to you, sir?
I wanted to talk to you about Ophelia. Be careful, Ophelia, because even though this man might love you now, he is still part of that CEO. And you know his love will fall short for you, right? But be careful too, because good girls also get bad reputations too. Oh look, here comes Father now. Like he's here to lecture me again.
You're still here?
Yes, just talking to my sister. I'm getting ready to go soon. Before I go, Ophelia, I wanted to give you this. It's from Mother. She told me to hold on to it until it was ready to give to you. Alright.
Now, before you go, remember everything I told you? Be true to yourself, and you should work out with friends.
Alright. Thanks, Dad. Remember what I said?
What did he tell you, Ophelia?
Something about Hamlet.
Ah, a good thing you did. I've heard Hamlet's been spending a lot of time with you recently, and you've made yourself quite available to him. What's going on between you two? Tell me the truth.
He's a really good person.
Affection? You're talking like some innocent little girl who doesn't know the ways of the world. You believe these offers, as you call them?
I don't know what to believe, Dad.
I'll tell you what to believe. Give yourself more respect.
Dad, he's always talked about love in an honorable fashion.
Oh, fashion is just the word. Go on.
And he's made the holiest vows to me to back up what he says.
These vows are just traps for stupid birds. I know when a man's on fire, he'll swear to anything. Don't spend any time with Hamlet as of now. Do as I say. Now come along.
I'll do as you say.
The air is so cold over here.
Yeah, it's definitely nippy.
What time is it?
It's a little bit before 12, I think. Like after 12. So it's only the time when the ghost likes to appear.
Look. There it is.
Oh, angels in heaven, protect us. Are you a good spirit or an evil demon? You look so strange. I want to speak to you. Should I call you Hamlet Sr., CEO, Father? Why? What are you doing here?
It wants you to go off with it, as if it wants to tell you something wrong.
Look how politely it's pointing you away. Don't go, though.
Definitely not.
It's not going to speak, so I'll follow it.
No! What if it tempts you to jump into the sea, or to the terrifying cliff that overhangs the water, where it, like, takes on some form that could drive you insane? Think about it. We don't know what this thing is.
I don't care about my life one bit. And as for my soul, the spirit can't harm that. It's as immortal as that is.
You're not going, sir.
Stop.
Let me go, gentlemen. It's my fate calling me.
Calm down. You're not going anywhere.
If any of you hold me back, I'll make a ghost of you. I said go ahead. I'll follow.
His imagination is making him crazy.
You can't let him go alone.
Well, of course not, but what does this all mean? Where will it end?
It means that something's rotten in Denmark.
Well, in that case, we should just let God take care of it.
No, let's follow him.
Where are you taking me?
Listen to
Speak.
me.
I won't go any further.
Listen to me.
I will.
You must be ready for revenge when you hear me out.
What?
I'm the ghost of your father, doomed for a certain period of time to walk the earth by night, while during the day, I'm trapped in the fires of purgatory until I've done my penance for my past sins. Listen, if you love your dear beloved father,
Oh, God.
then you will take revenge for his horrible murder.
Murder?
Yes, murder. Murder is always horrible, but this one is especially horrible.
In what way? Tell me, so I can take revenge as soon as possible.
I'm glad you're eager. Listen, my son. Everyone believed that a poisonous snake bit me in the afternoon I was taking a nap, but that's in fact fooled everyone. The real snake that bit me bears the title of CEO.
My uncle?
Yes.
I knew it!
The ancestral, adulterous animal, with his clever words and his money, seducing my queen, and she just falls for it. It doesn't make any sense. How can she go from someone like me, who's faithful and loyal, and leave for someone like that? A hog. He's disgusting.
I'll make sure to take revenge.
Good. And let me be brief here and let me tell you what happened. When I was taking my nap, he snuck up to me and poured a vial of poison into my ear. And it goes fast as quick as silver and hurls the blood. And it took me out and robbed my life. I couldn't repent any of my sins or last rites. Whatever you do, don't hurt your mother or hurt yourself. Goodbye. Remember me.
Oh, you poor ghost. Remember you. That's what you said? Well, I promise you I will. And I'll take revenge for what my father did to you. Hear me now, you poor ghost. I will make this vow, and I will keep it. You said remember you, and I swore that I would.
Sir! Hamlet! Please be all right.
right.
How did it go, sir?
It went wonderful.
What happened?
I can't tell you. You'll talk.
We won't.
You have to swear that you won't.
We swear.
Swear on my father's grave.
But, sir, we already swore.
Yes, but swear on my father's grave this time.
I swear. I swear.
I swear.
Good. You can rest now, you unhappy ghost. Come on, gentlemen. I'll tell you about it.
Take this money and these letters to him, Ronaldo. And make sure to see him with your own eyes. Don't trust any gossip. And make sure he's studying his music like he's supposed to. Goodbye.
Oh, Dad. Dad, I just had such a scare.
Ophelia, what's the matter?
It was up in my room doing my hair when Hamlet came with no hands. His shirt unbuttoned and his stockings dirty and judges up around his ankle. He looked pale. He looked so out of sorts as if he just came back from hell. He came up to me.
Is he crazy with love for you?
I'm not sure, but I'm afraid he might be.
What did he say to you?
He grabbed me by the wrist and held me hard, and I backed away and I was angry, just looked at him, staring at me like an artist about to paint my picture.
Did you say anything to him that may have hurt his feelings when you leave?
No, but I did what you told me to do when I sent back his letters and went ahead and listened to me.
That was the problem. I'm so sorry. I should have observed him more closely before telling you what to do. Let's go tell the boss about this.
Welcome, Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. Thanks for coming so quickly. I've waited for you for a very long time now. I've sent for you so hastily because I need your help right away. In fact, since you guys know, the change that's come over Hamlet, since in and of himself he's not what he usually is, I need you guys to stay a while and figure out what's bothering him. Maybe pique his interest in something.
The CEO might have ordered us to execute your command instead of asking us so politely.
But we'll obey. Our services are entirely at your command.
Gentlemen, Hamlet's talked a lot about you two, and I know there are no two men that he's fonder of. If you could please spend some time with us and help us out, you'll be thanked royally.
I'll try to make him happier and do him some good.
Amen to that.
The ambassadors are back from Norway, sir.
Well, again, you bring great news.
Do I, sir? I really think I found the reason for Hamlet's insanity.
Well, then tell me. I want very much to find out.
Well, first let the ambassador speak, then you can hear my news as dessert.
Very well. Bring them in. He says he's found the reason for his son's insanity.
Perhaps anything with the obvious reason. His father's dying after marriage.
Maybe. Welcome.
Hamlet has sent out messages for the arrest. He would never dare.
I like this news.
Well, that turned out well in the end. I have something to show you, too. It's a letter Hamlet wrote to Ophelia. My daughter showed me this, as it's her duty to show me everything she gets.
Wait, Hamlet wrote this letter to Ophelia?
Madam, please be patient. I'll show it to you.
You may wonder if the stars are fire. You may wonder if the sun moves across the sky. You may wonder if the truth is a liar. But never wonder if I love. Oh, Ophelia, I'm bad at poetry. I can't put my feeling into verse. But please, believe I love you best. Oh, best of all, believe it. Yours forever, my dearest one. As long as I live, still chugging along. Hamlet.
By the way, beautified sounds bad, it sounds awful, it sounds crude, and it's a terrible use of the word. But I'll get right to the point. Your son's crazy, and it's a shame he's crazy. And it's truly a shame he's crazy. But if we agree Hamlet's crazy, we need to fix the problem. And you know Hamlet walks here sometimes for 4 hours at a time.
Yes, I know.
Well, the next time he's here, I'll send Ophelia to meet with him. You and I will hide behind the curtains and watch everything that happens.
Well, seeing as there's no other option, we'll do what you suggest.
Good.
Well, look how sadly he's coming and reading this book.
You two, please go away. I'll speak to him now. How are you, sir?
I'm fine, thank you.
Do you know who I am?
Yeah, you sell fish.
Not me.
Oh, well then, I wish you were as good as a man who sells fish.
Good sir.
Yeah, only 1 in 10,000 men are good in this world.
That's true.
By the way, do you have a daughter?
I do.
Well then, by all means, don't let her walk in public, because procreation is a good thing, but if your daughter gets pregnant, look out, friend.
What does he mean by this? Still talking about my daughter, but his answers have so much value. I'll speak to him again. What are you reading?
Oh, a lot of words.
Yes, but what are they saying?
Oh, just lies, sir.
What's the subject?
Between who?
What is it trying to tell you? I said, what is it trying to tell you?
1,000 words and it still means nothing.
His answers have so much value, but I can't get anything out of him. I'll take my leave of you now.
You can't take anything from me that I care less about. Except my life, except my life, except my life.
Goodbye. If you're looking for Hamlet, he's over there.
Thank you, sir. The actors are here.
Oh, that's great. Tell them to come in. Can you perform the murder of, what's his name again?
I don't know.
Gonzaga.
Oh, yes.
Now, if I were to add a couple scenes in there, would you be able to improvise them?
Yeah.
All right then, the play is on. We'll be watching the murder of Gonzaga tomorrow.
You just can't simply put your heads together and find out what's bothering Hamlet. I really just don't understand.
Yes. When Hamlet comes by here, Ophelia, you're going to talk to him. Me and Claudius will hide behind the curtains and watch everything that happens.
Dear Gertrude, please give us a moment. When Hamlet walks in, I need me and Claudius to spy on him to see what's going on with him and Ophelia.
I'll go. As for you, my dear Ophelia, I sure hope your beauty is the reason for my son's insanity, just as I hope your virtues will bring about to him. For the sake of both of you.
To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, I guess what I'm trying to say is it better to be alive or dead? Is it better to suffer all the things that life throws at you when you could simply pull out your knife and call it quits? But enough about that. Here comes the beautiful Ophelia. Pretty lady, please remember me when you pray.
Hello, Hamlet. How are you doing?
Oh, very well. Well.
I have some mementos of hers that I've been meaning to give back to you for a long time now.
No, they weren't from me. I didn't send you anything.
You know very well that you did. And you wrote letters to go along with them. Letters so sweetly written that they made your gifts even more valuable. Their perfume is gone now, so take them back. Nice gifts lose their value when the givers turn out not to be so nice.
I used to love you.
You certainly don't believe you did, Hamlet.
Well, you shouldn't have believed me. We're all rotten at heart. And no amount is going to change that.
I guess I was misled.
Get yourself to a convent. Why would you want to give birth to more sinners? I wish my mother never gave birth to me. I'm arrogant, vengeful, with more ill will in my head than I can fit onto paper.
Dear God, please help him.
If you get married, I'll give you this curse as your wedding present. Be as clean as ice, as pure as the driven snow, and you'll still get a bad reputation.
Dear God, please make him noble again.
Oh, and I've heard all about you women, your cosmetics. God gives you one face and then he paints another on top of it. I've had enough of you. Every last one of you. And I hereby declare we have no more marriage. Everyone, except for one person I know, just that one person, will stay married. But the rest of you will have to stay single. Get yourself to a convent and fast.
Oh, how noble his mind used to be and how lost he is now. He used to be the one everyone admired and imitated, and now he has fallen so low. And all of the miserable women who once loved hearing his sweet, seductive words, I am the most miserable. How miserable I am to see Hamlet now and know what he was before.
Love? He doesn't move in that direction. We must deal with Hamlet at once. We must find out what's making him so crazy. Let's go.
Horatio,
Yes?
I have a favor to ask of you.
What is it?
I'm having a play tonight. It's called The Murder of Gonzago. And in this play, I want you to watch my uncle very closely. I've chosen you because I know you pay close attention to detail.
Well, I'll watch him like a hawk.
All right. Tell me if he gives any cues that show that he's guilty.
Let's take our seats.
Well, hello, my deranged and peak-haired nephew. How are you feeling?
I am wonderful. I eat the air like chameleons do.
What? I have zero idea what you're talking about. But you are not answering my question.
Well, neither are you. You performed college productions, didn't you?
Indeed I did. I was considered to be quite a good actor.
Well, what role did you play?
I played Julius Caesar. I was killed in the Capitol. Brutus killed me.
Oh, that was very brutish of him to kill so capital a guy. Are the actors ready?
Yes, my lord.
Oh, my son, sit by me.
That's all right, Mom. There's a finer piece of work over here.
Hamlet, you're looking good tonight.
Who, me?
Yes.
We
beg you most courteously to be patient with us and watch our most humble tragedy.
How are you liking the play, Mother?
I think the lady's overdoing it a little.
This is the part, Uncle, where the queen finds his king dead on the floor. Look at her weep. He was killed by his own brother. Isn't that tragic? Oh, and here comes the brother, coming to console his wife and take her away from him.
Stop the play!
My love, are you okay?
Get me out of here.
You saw that, right, Horatio?
I saw it. He was upset.
As soon as they pulled out the poison, you could see the look on his face.
He looked guilty almost.
That's the word, Horatio.
You gotta figure something out.
My crime. My sins. For the crime I had punished, I should be punished. I hope that in saying these words, God will hear me. God, please listen. Listen to me. I'm begging you for forgiveness.
I could kill him so easily. Right now, with this blade. But he's praying. He's asking God for forgiveness. I can't kill him now.
Listen to me, please.
He'll be sent straight to heaven. Without a blink. But he killed my father before he had time to repent. So I should do the same.
Please, take these words and make them meaningful.
Gertrude, when you speak to Hamlet, please be very blunt with him. He's a little crazy, so he doesn't understand very well.
Mother! Mother! Mother!
I'll do as you say. Now hide. I hear him coming.
Mother, what's the meaning of this?
Hamlet, you insulted your father.
Mother, you've insulted my father.
Come on, you're answering me foolishly.
Go on, you're questioning me evilly.
Hamlet, what?
What's the problem now, woman?
Have you forgotten who I am?
Yes, you're my mother, though I wish you weren't.
In that case, I'll call in others who will speak.
You'll do no such thing, woman. You'll stand right there while I'll hold up a mirror to you, and you'll see what's deep inside you.
What are you gonna do? You won't kill me, will you? Help!
Help! Here's
What's that, a rat? I bet a buck he's a dead rat now. I don't know, is that my uncle?
Oh, what a senseless and horrible act.
Senseless? Almost as senseless as killing him and marrying his brother.
Killing him?
That's what I said, isn't it?
What have I done that you dare talk to me so rudely?
A deed that makes heaven look down on this earth, disgusted at what you've done.
And what is this deed that sounds so terrible before I even know what it is?
Look at this picture. And this one. The images of two brothers standing beside each other. One firm and proper in every way, and the other ugly like the devil himself. What blindfolded you and made you think that that was a good decision?
Hamlet, stop! You're making me look into my very soul where the scars of sin are so thick and black they will never be washed away.
Then
Your
don't
words
live
are
in
like
that
daggers, stop!
and live a purer life. Father, is that you? Have you come to scold your son for not fulfilling the promise he made to you?
Oh no, Hamlet's gone completely crazy.
Listen, I'm here to share your revenge. But look, your mother is in shock.
Mother, how are you feeling?
How are you feeling? Staring into the empty air. Talking to nobody.
Nobody. Mother, do you not see him?
I see nothing, but I can see everything that's here.
You do not see the way he glares at me? Look, he's leaving out the door now.
This is all a figment of your imagination.
Mother, don't blame this on my imagination. I'll take my leave now. Come on, Polonius. We've got places to go.
Where's your son?
Can I speak to you privately a moment, please?
What happened? Where's Hamlet?
You will not believe what I've witnessed tonight. In an insane rage, he hears something behind the tapestry, and he yells, a rat, and in his deranged state of mind, he kills a good old man who is now hidden.
Listen, we will deal with him, okay? I will send him off to England.
The body's safely hidden.
But tell us where it is, then we can take it to the chapel.
Don't believe it.
Believe what?
That I tell you. What, you sponge?
You think I'm a sponge?
Where's Hamlet?
This way, sir.
Hamlet. Where's Polonius?
He's in heaven. You can check yourself. And if not, you can check hell. I say he's at dinner.
Check for him there. Hamlet, I am sending you to England.
Oh, good.
You would think so if you know the reason why.
I have angels that can read your minds. But, anyways, off to England. Goodbye, dear mother.
What? Hamlet, I'm your father.
No, you're my mother. When you married my mother, the two of you became one flesh. So, if you're my father, then you're also my mother. Goodbye now.
What? Send him off to England. I want him packed and ready to go right away. And, England, if you love me at all, you will kill him right away.
I won't speak to her.
She's in crazy.
raised, you can't help but feeling sorry for her.
What does she want?
She speaks ill about her father.
It's a good idea for me to talk to him. Even with bad intentions, it's dangerous to do.
All right, show me to her.
Where is the beautiful lady?
Ophelia, what are you doing?
How can you tell the difference between your true lover and some other?
Oh, heavens, what song is that, my dear?
He is dead and gone, lady. He is dead and gone. And at his head is a patch of green grass, and at his feet there's a tombstone. Oh no.
Oh, Ophelia.
Let me finish. His death shroud was as white as snow.
Oh dear, look at this poor girl.
How are you doing, pretty lady?
I'm quite well, and may God give you what you deserve. May God be at your table.
I think she's talking about her dead father.
Oh, let's not talk about that. But when they ask, just say, tomorrow is St. Valentine's Day, and I'm a girl below your window. And he let her in the room. When she left, she wasn't a virgin anymore.
Pretty Ophelia?
What?
Are you okay?
I don't know, am I?
You tell me. How is she okay?
Oh, no.
Is she? Is she?
She seems a bit unhinged.
I'm confused. I don't know what's wrong with her.
Maybe we should ask Rarity?
It could be anything.
Follow her, please. Take her away from here. Yeah.
Follow her. And keep an eye on her, please.
I will.
Yikes. That's a tough one.
Oh my God, what was that noise?
Where are my bodyguards? Guard the door! What is going
You
on?
must save yourself!
Where's this so-called CEO? I have one job to let my dad. To know where my father's at.
You must calm down, good Lyrites.
Calm down? What you mean calm down?
Again.
Calm down. Listen, we don't know.
Ophelia.
It wasn't us. If you're looking for your father,
Listen. Your father's dead. But not by me. By Hamlet.
Oh God, my daddy, my lovely, lovely daddy. He's gone. Daddy's gone.
Verities. You have the right to revenge. You have the right to revenge. The man that done this to your father will be dealt with. Come with me. You don't have to worry about the man that killed your father. I sent him off to England to die.
Clarities. What happened? Your sister, she was on the bridge. She was on the edge of the bridge, and she fell in, and her clothes, they were so soaked, and
What are you saying?
your sister's drowned. Drowned. She's gone. I'm so sorry.
Hurry.
Me and my friend, it's so sad that you had to go, Philia. Why did you have to leave us? Why did you have to go and kill yourself? You could have asked for help. We're so sad. Why? Your smile brightened up the whole entire room. Why did you have to go? Why did you have to go? You didn't have to do this to yourself. We loved you dearly. You could have just asked one of us for help. Why? Why, Ophelia? You were such a good person. So now me and your friends will sing you a song in your memory.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved the wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
Excuse me, sir, whose grave is this?
It's mine, sir.
It must be yours, since you're the one lying in it.
And you're the one lying outside of it, so it's not yours. As for me, I'm not lying to you in it. It's really mine.
Yeah, you're being in it and using it, but it's for the dead, not the living, so you're lying.
It's a lovely lie, sir. It jumps so fast from me to you.
Which man did this grave belong to?
For no man, sir.
What woman, then?
For no woman either.
Well, then whose was it?
One who used to be a woman, but bless her soul, is dead now.
How long have you been a grave digger?
For all of the days in the year, I started the day that the King Hamlet defeated foreign brass.
What day was that?
You don't know that? Any fool could tell you. It was the day that young Hamlet was born, the one who went crazy and got sent off to England.
How did he go crazy?
In a strange way, they say.
What do you mean, in a strange way?
By losing his mind.
On what grounds?
Right here in Denmark. I've been to church for 30 years, since childhood.
How long will a man lie in his grave before he starts to rot?
Well, if he's not rotten already before he gets in the grave, he'll last 8 or 9 years. A leather maker will last 9 years.
And why does he last longer?
Because the water is what makes his goddamn body rot more than anything. Here's a skull that's been here for 23 years.
Whose was it?
A crazy madman. Who do you think?
I don't know.
He poured a pitcher of white wine on my head once. That's the Yorks, the king's jester.
Oh, poor York. He was a funny man, Horatio. I knew him quite well. I can't tell you how many times I kissed the lips that used to be right here. But God bless his soul now. You don't make anyone happy now. Where are your jokes, your playful banter that sent the whole table laughing? You need to go to my lady's room and tell her that no matter how much makeup she slathers on, she'll end up just like you someday. That'll make her laugh. Here come my mother and uncle. Let's hide and watch a while. That's Laertes, a very noble man. Listen.
What? All the right. Are we going to forgive you?
I'm sorry.
Listen, you jerk, please. While my sister is still with you,
Oh, sweet girl. I once thought that you'd be my Hamlet's wife. That I'd be giving you flowers on your wedding day, not laying them in your deathbed.
Anybody else, but it just had to be you.
Who's the one whose grief is so loud and clear? It's me, Hamlet.
What's the hell with your son?
That's no way to pray!
Hamlet!
Get your hands off of my throat. I may not be rash and quick to anger, but I've got something inside me you should be aware of. Let go!
We're gonna part.
Hamlet! Hamlet!
Calm down.
I'll fight him over this issue till I don't have the strength to blink.
My son, what issue is that?
I loved Ophelia. 40,000 brothers. 40,000 brothers, and you couldn't match mine.
Please be patient with him.
What are you gonna do for her? Are you gonna cry? Stop eating? Cut yourself? I'll do all that. I'll do all that and more. Why do you treat me like this?
Go with him.
Hamlet! What's going on?
Did you know my uncle tried to kill me by sending me off to England?
Whoa, wait.
Yeah, but little did he know, I took his ring with me, and I stamped a document that sentenced Rosencrantz and Guildenstern to death in my place.
So, those two are in for it, huh?
Who is this guy?
Hi, Who are you?
Welcome back to Denmark Enterprises, sir.
Thanks.
I have a message from your uncle.
Of course you do.
Well, he says that I should ask you, or inform you, might have, that you would lose a bet. That's it.
Yeah. I doubt that.
Nope, just by, maybe 3 times.
All right. Thanks.
Well, I'm here to recommend my services.
Okay. It's good thing he's here to recommend himself. It's not like anyone else would do it for him.
A sword fight with Laertes?
Yeah.
You know you're going to lose, right?
I doubt that. Though, me and Laertes are pretty evenly matched. I fear I'm being foolish.
If something's telling you not to play, you should listen to it. I'll say that you're not feeling well.
You'll do no such thing. Everything will work out as it's meant to. Just let it be.
Now, gentlemen, let's shake hands to ensure a clean and fair fight.
Forgive me, I've done you wrong.
I'm satisfied. But what you've done to my father and my sister will be rightfully revenged.
Hand them their swords. Begin.
Come on! Referee?
Yes, it was a hit.
Second hit, what do you say? Mom, not right now.
I drink to your health and good fortune.
Don't drink that.
With me, I'll do my life.
Let's get this. Let me go. Laertes, what's going on?
I was playing this whole trap. It was all his fault.
Mother, what is this?
The drink. It's poison.
No. Uncle, look what you've done. Now die! Drink of this cup and follow my mother. Laertes, are you all right? Laertes! Yeah, die somewhere else, kid. I forgive you for everything.
Forgive me too.
Such a cruel one.
Hamlet.
Laertes, Horatio, please live on and tell my story.
No. What's happening?
Horatio, this may be my last day.
This can't be.
Horatio, I forbid you from killing yourself. Please, do me a favor. If you ever loved me, live on and tell my story to everyone.
Not for a second. There's still some liquor left in this cup.
Horatio, I forbid you. Goodbye, Horatio.
No. Now a noble heart is breaking. Good night, sweet prince, and flights of angels sing thee to thy rest.
Let's go, Father.
All right, we're gonna do curtain call with the whole cast. So first I want to acknowledge the backstage crew, the lights, the microphones, the backstage, everyone, please acknowledge them. Thank you.